One of the major issues of debate, and there are some very strong opinions on both sides, is if REDD comes into the post-2012, it's a new part of the new climate change framework, the new agreement between North and South and all the countries. If there's an element on REDD in there, the question is, should the compensation and incentives come from grants? That is, the governments, industrialized countries create a large fund, and with that fund pay for these activities to reduce emissions from deforestation, or should it be somehow linked to the market? Should it be market-based, so that perhaps like the clean development mechanism, that countries and companies can meet their requirements under the convention through funding activities in developing countries. So this grant-based versus market-based dichotomy is at play, and governments are discussing it now as we speak. We as UN REDD program don't have a position on that. We will respond to whatever mechanism it comes into place. There's some concerns from local people about a market-based mechanism that in particular it may require a kind of level of education, information and sophistication that perhaps local people and women and marginalized groups might be at a disadvantage. I think there's some concerns that a market-based mechanism might in some way disadvantage local communities. There's also the view that the market-based mechanism might allow a lot more resources to come to bear on the problem. The grant-based approach is favored by some countries and by civil society, often thinking that that's a more equitable, a more rational way to proceed. But as I said, we don't have a point of view on this. We intend to work in a way that could accommodate whatever financing structure. Some countries say that it needs to be both grant-based and I think market-based. But this is a major element of debate going on right now, and I don't know when or if this will be resolved. But it's an important dimension. But it doesn't stop us from experimenting with payment options and structures and moving the other elements of the REDD program forward.